Welcome to my mini project video. My mini project is library management system. I'm using MVC architecture for create this project. Let's we go to video. First, I open my SAMP and start Apache and MySQL. I go to SAMP and start Apache and MySQL. Okay. Now I go to NetBeans to yeah NetBeans. In here you can see uh, my project. I go to run it. Okay, this is my first interface in my library management system. Mm, you can see in here username, email, password and contact. If you enter correct details in here, then you can sign up easily. uh, Already you have to account, you can log library management system. You go to login and enter your username and password. You can log in. If you don't have an account, you will have to sign up. Then we go to sign up now. I enter username. My username is Shani. In here, special thing. In here, this error message comes when someone has logged in into the system using this username before. Now I change username. I enter Ravini and email is ravini@gmail.com and password Ravini. Contact. Okay, then we can sign up. Recorded inserted successfully. Okay, then we can log into our system. uh, then enter your username and password. Let's try to log in without giving username or password. Login. Enter your username. Okay, it won't let me log in. Now let's see if we can log without using username or password. I enter my username Ravini. Login. We can see in this error message. Okay, therefore we can log in by giving username and password Ravini. Ravini is my username and password is Ravini. Login. Login successful. Okay, this is my home page in my system. In here we can see library management system, welcome admin. uh, in here we can see two tables. First one is student details and second one is book details. Here all student details in this table and this table have all book details in this system. Now in here we can see manage book, manage student, issue book, return book and view records. First one, I go to manage book. This is manage book interface. I can add book details, update book details and delete book details. Firstly, I add book details. In here, book ID, book name, author and quantity. Book ID is 11. I add book ID is 12. Enter book name Java ABC and author name is ABC. quantity is 6. Now I add this book details in this table. Add book added. Okay. Now we can see here my new books. Okay. Now I want to update quantity. I want to update quantity to 4. Now I update that, and we can see in here quantity is 4. Okay, now I want to delete. I select that, and in here we can see all the details in this book, and I can delete it. You can see in here not found, book ID is 3. I back to my home page. Now I go to manage student. This manage student interface and manage book interface are same in here table. Student ID, student name, faculty and batch. I can add new student. Now I enter student ID is 9, enter student name Ravini, and select faculty. I can choose faculty in here: IT faculty, management faculty, education faculty, science faculty, nursing faculty, and other. Now I choose education faculty. In here you can choose batch number. I select 7 and add these details in this table. Okay, now we can see in here Ravini's details in this table. I want to update student ID 4. Update batch number to 7. Now I update this 10, change for 7. Update student update. In here you can see batch number is 7. I want to delete some student details. I select this, and I can see in here all the details. Student ID 9, delete, student delete. Okay, student details is delete. Now I'm back my home page. Okay, now have finished talking about two functions of the library management system. Now let's go to issue book. In here book ID is 5 and student ID is 3. Now you can see I enter book ID. In here we can see book details, and I enter student ID. In here you can see student details. Now I select issue date and due date. I issued this book. This student already has this book. Okay, we change student ID. I enter 2. Now you can see student details is changed. I issued book. I change book ID is 2, and okay, now book details is changed. Issue book. Book issued successfully. Okay, book count is updated. Now I enter book book ID is 10. You can see book details 10 in here displayed, book name, author name, and quantity. uh, Student ID, I enter 11. Invalid student ID, in here displayed student invalid student ID because 11 student ID is missing in student details. In here I entered book ID is 13. You can see the same thing in invalid book ID. Enter student ID 11. Same thing, invalid student ID. Okay, now I back to my home page. Now I go to return book. Okay, return book and issued book interfaces are same. Now I enter book ID. I enter book ID is 5 and student ID is 5. Find details. Okay, in here you can see find issue ID, book name, student name, issue date, and due date. Okay, now you can return book. I click return book. Book returned successfully. Okay, book count update. Now I enter book ID is 1 and student ID is 5. Find details. No recorded fine. Here this student has not taken this book, so we get this message. That's all. I back to my home page. There is a small thing in this interface that I forget. The book count is automatically updated when book is issued. I enter book ID is 5, student ID is 3, issue date is 10, and due date is 23, and issue. Look at in here, quantity is 8. I issued book. This, okay, this student already, this has this book. Okay, I change student ID is 2. Now I issued book. Book issued successfully. Okay. Book count updated. Okay. Look at in here. Quantity is 7. Now I'm back to my home page. Okay. Now we go to view records. Okay. This interface you can view all records in issued and returns. In here, return details and pending also is pending. This table can see ID, book name, student ID, student name, issue date, due date, and status. Okay, back to my home page. Now you can log out. Press this icon. Now we have finished talking about other functions of the system. Let's start talking with codes in more details.